All right, jumping into some GTA RP after almost a 4 hour wait. We are jumping in, as you can see. So, looks like we're finally connected to YouTube chat, so I can kind of monitor it through here as well now, which is awesome. I have to remember to keep looking over. Oh, all right. Here we go. Can't wait. Switch over to the gaming screen. All right. It'll actually be easier. Maybe if I pull it up on here. How do I get to live stream? Oh, right there. There we go. There we go. Now I can see YouTube chat a little bigger. You can see it over here, but it's kind of small. Oh, man. Time to do a little bit of voice acting. I don't know how long I'll be on tonight because I am tired. Super sleep deprived this Friday evening. Hopefully, if you guys are watching, you're having a great evening, and we'll have a little bit of fun with Mr. Otto Forgetter, our old man here that we're playing in Grand Theft Auto RP. All right. He's sitting at a poker table. That's great. I don't even know where that's at. All right. So I think the goal of this stream is going to be starting this guy up. I think he's going to be perfect, actually, for us to get into because he's an old man. He's forgetful, right? Probably doesn't know a lot of things, or maybe he used to know a lot of things, but he's forgotten them. And I don't really know a lot of things about this server yet, so I can play into that. So yeah, we'll switch into that here. Let's start up our old man. Let's see, maybe, I don't know, the goal is maybe we get out to the docks and start some fishing and figure that out, and I don't know. We'll go from there. Let's see. I don't know where any of these places are. Apartment tower? I mean, yeah, I think. Let's try it. Okay. Not quite sure where this is. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so this is the apartments that we started off in. I was having a hard time figuring out how to, like, put stuff on the ground. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll try to figure that out real quick before we go out there and start fishing. Looks like it kept our walk and everything from last time that we were in here, so that's good. And what's our talk buttons? Is it N? I need to go up to my apartment. Yep, it is N. Alright, is it floor G? Ground floor? Where's this at? Nope, that is outside. I don't want to be out here. How do I go back up?
Performance. Yes, sir. Alright, perfect. See you in a couple.
Crap. Okay, apparently you can just walk back inside, maybe? It's like I just ascended in the elevator. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. Let's go floor 1, maybe. Let's try that. Hopefully that's our room. Here we go. Do we just pick one? Like, I don't... Because we had... Let me see. I think it was... Yeah, see? Tab brings up the slots. Is it I for in? No, I does have our number, though. Okay. Remember F1. Okay, cool. Show cash. Oh, I have $750. Good to know. How do you tell? I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, did we have to like remember our like apartment number? What's this? It's like the stairwell. And we can't get out there. How do we know what floor we're on? Should we just go to every one and try every door? Okay, don't have that one. Don't have that one. I would assume it'd be like, just like an open one, maybe? Damn. Huh. What was the switch? Was it X? No. How did we switch between talking modes? It wasn't that. B was point. Yep. Got it. I'm remembering some of this stuff. Oh, B again to put it down. Alright, let's try the next one maybe. Let's try the next floor. 2. Because I think we started here. If I remember right. It's been like, what? Feels like it's been in like 2 weeks. It's probably been like a week, if that. But still, I don't remember. Nope. 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 Was I actually like... No, because I remember seeing out a window. I was like, was I actually just standing in here, didn't realize it? But no, I think I was actually standing in a... Like there's a window to my room and everything. I wonder if there's like a way to tell. Like you can look up where you live or... Or maybe that was just a beginning place and I actually don't have a room. But I have all this furniture though. So that doesn't make sense. I don't know how it works. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm completely lost though. Okay. Alright, let's try the top floor. Maybe it was up here. Okay. Elevator crashes. Doesn't sound very promising. Yeah, I gotta give the old man voicings every once in a while, you know? So people see you running around in circles, they're not like, how's this guy doing? Or if they are, they're like, ah, he's an old man. He's lost, right? Plays into the shtick. Okay, so far it hasn't been any of these rooms. Oh. That didn't give me a message. No. Interesting. So I'm not sure. Alright, let's figure out how to... Tab does that. No. Why do I not remember? Oh, adjusts the viewpoints. Good to know. Oh, C does like a... Oh, that's cool. Kind of looks behind you. Good. X. No. Z. No. We know what that one does. We know what that one does. What does M do? Nothing. Alright. Let's look at the controls. I thought I could remember, but I can't. Alright, let's see here. Keyboard. Oh. Key and... Then I think you go down here and you go into it so that we can scroll through it. Alright. Object outline is O. Okay, weird. Primary, secondary. Late direction. Okay, there's all these like cop settings in here, I think. Oh, is that the very bottom? Let's scroll to the top. Oh. I don't know what the top is. Alright. Well, let's see here. Let's go. All right, let's just start here and then we'll scroll. Okay. Confirm. See here. Emotes. Alt. Hands up is F5. Aha. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start writing these down so that I can keep track of what some of these commands are. And then I'm going to print them out here later. I should have seen if I could got in here like late at night. That's one of the problems too with the server is it's so crowded and so many people like role-playing on it, which is great, but there's only so many slots on the server. Like there's like 300 and something, and I only have like one of the paid packages, like the gold package, which doesn't give me much skipping in line, so I just gotta wait, you know? I hear, however, they're opening up a public server, which, if it's as good as this, it might be worth it, but here's the problem. Kind of like we talked about last time is the problem with some of the, you know, no barriers to entry on like a public server is that, well, and I don't know how they're doing the public server thing. Like, do you have to still fill out an application and get approved to get into the public server? Because if so, well, it may be good just de facto because all of the people that don't really want to RP won't be in there, you know? So anyways, hands up is F5. Okay. Whoops. Glad I grabbed a pencil. F5. Okay. Okay. And then... oh, left control. That might be it. PRP animations. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Prop animations, maybe. I don't really know what that means. Okay. Open radial menu. Accept a phone call. So, phone answer equals page up. Phone hang up. Yeah. And is page down. All right. I know this is like super probably immersion breaking, but for right now we got to figure this out. And then we'll go from there. Open close phone is F3. Oh, okay. So phone. So open phone is F3. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we know what pointing is. I don't think I'll need to look that one up. Right menu, radar down. Oh. I couldn't even imagine being like, because you can be a cop on this server too and role play as a cop in the city. I couldn't imagine having to like memorize all these different commands that I'm just seeing in there. Like now I've watched a little bit of RP from different police officers playing. One of the very popular ones, at least for Prodigy on Twitch, is Hutch. And I've been watching him play, and there's so many different things that, you know, for him, he just flies through it, makes it look easy. But when you start thinking about it, like, oh, you have to bind a button to put cuffs on somebody and scroll through your different radar modes. And then you have to match speeds with the vehicle depending on what class. I'm like, I don't even know the vehicles in this game, so I wouldn't even know what class they are. Like, it would be too much at this point, but maybe eventually it's something that we could roll into. Think it'd be kind of cool, maybe. I don't know. I have like all these ideas for like characters in my head, but you know, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Let's, you know, like see tackle doesn't have anything bound to it, so you'd have to like bind something to tackle someone, which may be something that might be worth it, but I don't know what buttons we need right now and how the gameplay will go, so that'll come later. All right, moving on. Surrender toggle. I don't know if that's important. I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, so here's some vehicle stuff, though. Emergency air horn. Okay. Is that just like the Horn? On a car? I don't know. You can try it, I guess. Okay. Toggle door locks as U. Okay. So for car, this is all car stuff. If we ever get into a car. Lock door is U. Good to know. Okay. Engine is F9. Engine equals F9. Okay. If we get into a car. Toggle seat belt. That'll be important. Seat belt is equal to, what is it, K? Okay. Voice proximity is Z. Okay. Got it. Okay. So voice, let me write that up here. Voice prox is equal to Z. These are all things that, like, the first time they jumped in, I just couldn't remember for some reason. And I'm tired tonight, so I'm not going to remember this stuff. And then I'm going to need it, and then I'm going to look like an idiot. Which is fine. I'm prepared for that. Okay, this is actually, I think, the top of the menu. I don't think any of this other stuff is important. But we'll just scroll through real quick and make sure. Emotes. Oh, we combine emotes to... Okay. Did we figure out how to do inventory? No. How do we open our inventory? We haven't seen that yet. Or if we have, I didn't know it was an actual inventory button. HUD show ID. Okay, there we go. Let me write that down, because I think I discovered that last time and I didn't remember it. Show ID is equal to I. Okay. Hands up F5, we know that. Interaction menu, we know that. HUD is F11. I might accidentally hit that, so let me write that down. HUD F11. And I don't know, maybe it's more immersive with the HUD off? I don't know. I see people with it on all the time. It doesn't bother me personally, but, you know, if you guys are watching this and you're like, nah, turn all that stuff off, I'd like it better without it, let me know. Now I know the button to turn it off and on. Interact with the speaker inside the vehicle. Don't think we have to worry about that. MDT, that is a police officer thing. They're always writing their tickets inside of that thing. I've been watching Hutch a lot lately, like I said. Hotbar stuff, self-explanatory. Show hotbar is tab, yeah. Show hotbar. Show bar is equal to tab. I don't know if I'll need that a lot, but maybe. See, I don't know what left menu is. Left alt. Open radial menu Z. I don't know. Left alt, left control. Left shift is run though. So I don't know if that's actually applicable. Haven't found the inventory. That's the thing, is like, how do I get into my frickin' inventory? Okay, this is all repeating again. Maybe it's in general? No? Huh. Get into a vehicle's app. Okay, that's all. Yeah. Radio wheels, the Q. Yeah, I remember that from like the standard game. So this is all standard game stuff. I think that's the only thing that's... Yeah, push to talk, eat snack, use armor. Like that might be important. Okay, that's all phone stuff. And I think F3 is to pull out the phone. I don't think any of this is important. So yeah, I think it's just that. Yeah, okay, let's try this. So left alt, left control, and if not, maybe we'll cycle through some other buttons and try to figure this out. Alright, so let's try this. So F, what was it? 3 is the phone? Yep, that's it. Okay, cool, that'll be important. And then what was it? Oh, F9 is an engine. I is to show ID, yep. Tab shows what's in our slots there, quick slots. Left control, no, that ducks. Left alt. Nope, that doesn't do it. Neither does right. What is our inventory button? I know there's a way to get into it. Like, to like look in your pockets and everything. Undress menu, perks menu, walk styles. Was it actually in here? Nope. Injuries. Oh, I guess if you had injuries, it would show on there. Alright. These don't do anything by themselves. Let's see. How do you get into your friggin' pockets? Wasn't tab, wasn't tilde, wasn't F1. Let's try F2. Ah, F2! Writing that down. Holy crap. Woo! If anybody's played on this before and they're really experienced with RP, they're probably cringing right now. Like, oh my gosh. But hey, we're learning, you know? This is how you learn. Okay. So, what was it? Inventory equals F2. Now we're cooking. All right. So yeah, I had all this stuff like placing furniture and all this kind of, you know. Can I see my quick slots if I hit tab? No. This is what's on the ground. Okay, utility slots. Okay, this is what's in my utility slot. Okay. Backpack, which I don't think I have. Okay, a tablet, which I don't know what that lets you do. What does this do? Oh, okay. City events. Oh, unlock your dream home. So you have to buy a home to be able to put all this stuff down? Or wait. Would this tell us where our current one is at, maybe? Let's see. No. Go back. Deliveries. I think this is more for like when you pick up delivery like jobs. But I don't think, yeah, this is going to necessarily tell us where we need to go. Poop. I was hoping it would. Alright. Oh man, how do we, okay, there. And then F2 brings that up. Okay. Looks like I'm doing good food, water-wise. I have an ID. All that kind of stuff. Push it again, it goes away. Yep, okay. Oh man. Okay, so apparently we don't live in here. Let's explore some more. See if we can find it. So that was the ground floor that we spawned on. Let's look around in here. Maybe... yeah, those are all rooms, and I don't... oh! What in the world? That was an experience. Okay. Yeah, is this... yeah, it is. That's where we just came from. Okay, so don't go in there. We've... we figured that out. All right, let's try to go fishing. So I think over here we discovered last time. I think this is a fishery. Yeah. So let's mark that on our map, and let's try to go over there. Oh, I need to hit Z again, so I'm not shouting. I think I need to be in whisper mode. See, we remembered something. Alright. See if we can not get hit. Or get hit. Whatever. Does M do anything? No. Alright. I think any time that we have to exert effort and run, right? We gotta make that noise. I wonder if there's like a better old man walk. Maybe we'll play around with that later. I just kind of want to like try out some features in the game this time, so let's head over here and take a look. Is there like a free look? Oh, that's not it. What if I middle click? Oh, middle click zooms in. I think we figured that out last time too by accident. Oh. Well, yeah, that's fine. I think R does that too, right? Yeah, R does it too. Okay. I'm talking out loud because if I say it out loud, maybe I'll remember it. But once I have this stuff down, I'll stop telling you guys what buttons I'm pushing. But hey, if you're looking to get into this and you're looking to play on Prodigy RP server, here you go. Here's a good video to watch because we're kind of just discovering it as we go. I still want to try to figure out where the heck I actually spawned at to begin with because I had a room. It was one of those rooms, so maybe it's just like I need to take the time and go through each one. And maybe I'll do that offline so you don't have to like watch me go to each one on this thing. Because that's kind of boring to watch, right? Going up to each door and trying it individually. But yeah, Mr. Otto Forgetter here. So it looks like we need to keep going down this way. And then eventually we'll turn in towards that dock that we hit. And it's all the way down at the end of that pier, it looks like. Let's do a little running. I mean, we kind of blend in this way with just the locals, right? So if you don't know, in RP, that the NPCs in the game are referred to as locals. So, which that could be a local. Yep, that's definitely a local, I believe, because I don't think anybody interacts with those pay meters. But that's a cool interaction, though. I don't actually think I've seen that in the original game. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've actually played GTA 2, which is like maybe another hindrance to me not knowing some of these controls as well. But hey, look, there's a package on the ground. Somebody discarded something. What is it? Can I look at it? Or do I have to go into my
What the hell was that?
She got scared because I punched. Let's see. No? Oh, yeah. Huh. Oh, hitting the wrong buttons. No, stop. Come back this way. I don't know how I interact with it. Like, everything else is like E or F, right? Well, whatever. It don't matter. Apparently it's just a bag I can't interact with. Tempted to steal that car right there and drive down there, but I don't know if we want Otto to be a criminal or not. So we're gonna go down here, check out the fishing thing, because that's perfectly legal. And I don't know what we want Mr. Otto Forgetter to do. Like, I haven't really like planned it out that far. I think we're just gonna kind of, I don't know, go with the flow, right? Like, we'll just roll with it as it goes. My only goal for this stream is to figure out fishing. So start small so we can achieve those goals, right? So anyways, let's continue down to the end of this pier. Maybe Mr. Otto needs to get his exercise on. What do you guys think? Here we go. Yeah, I'm hauling this today. Hey, Centurion. How's it going, buddy? It's going pretty good. Just trying out some GTA Online RP role-playing. I figured it'd be good to kind of get some voice acting practice in by playing some different characters and get some improv practice in by playing with, you know, some other role players and just see how it goes, and we'll go from there. So this particular character, don't know how long you've been here, but because I'm bad about looking over, I got to get used to looking at chat. But this guy's name is Mr. Otto Forgetter, and he was born in, well, I can't quite remember the year, but he's 65. So anyways, we're playing an old man, and I think it'll fit because I'm still getting used to the game and trying to learn it. So if Otto doesn't remember how to do it, that fits, right? And we'll just have to role play out how to do things as we come across other characters and things. Sounds good. Been a long time since I did RP. Got burned out doing too much. Oh, okay. So you used to play this. Awesome. Well, you might know inherently more about this than I do then. I've recently started watching some role players on Prodigy RP on, which is what this server is. It's kind of a pay-to-play server because I tried jumping into the free ones and the experience was just terrible. It just, people like, they just didn't care, right? And I don't know, it was just a bad experience. So I was like, well, let's jump into a pay-to-play one. I'll enter in at the base level. You have to fill out an application. It has to be approved. So I got through that, got approved. I'm on it. Had to wait 5 hours to play today, but I'm in. And I've been in one other time just to create this character. And that first 15 minutes that I was in before the server kind of went down for maintenance, I met up with some folks right outside the apartment. And the RP experience was amazing. It was so much fun. And that was just the first 15 minutes on here. So I think this will be good. I think this will be a lot of fun and way better than my previous experience because I was almost like, maybe I won't do this. Maybe I'll find something else, but not GTA RP, but more Arc RP. Oh, okay, Arc RP. Right on. I haven't actually played Arc. I've seen people play it. Actually, I think I watched you play it once, maybe. But that one, if I remember right, Arc is more like survival-esque, right? Where you're like, you have like a whole crafting and survival system. If I remember right. If I'm thinking of the right game, it has like dinosaurs kind of in it too. Is that the one I'm thinking of, or am I thinking of something else? Well, how far down is this? Oh my gosh, okay. We're gonna have to have this guy run a little bit. Time to run to the end here. Yeah. Hopefully the old ticker holds out. I plan to, like, I think Mr. Otto is going to be a storyteller. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to tell crazy stories while we're down here fishing. Hopefully this is like a popular spot for people to hang out and do the fishing thing. This is the only one on the map that I've seen so far. So maybe, I don't know. What was that? Did I just run past something? I was on a server, Gunsmoke RP, based in the Wild West. Played a character known as William T. Jackson, better known as Kangaroo Jack, as he was an Aussie cowboy. Nice. Ark is a dino survival game. Okay, yeah. I like because of the building side of things. Okay, yeah. So I think I have seen you play that one. There's like dinos in it, and you can do building. And I swear I ran past something and there was like words on the ground or something. Maybe I'm losing it. Yeah, I don't know. I like kind of the survival aspect of some of, that stuff, but I don't know, after a while it's like, it becomes tedium, right? After you've played it for like 40, 50 hours. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, but I did have a blast in, what was the Conan game that we played? What was that called? But you could build stuff. There's a whole crafting side of things. That was a lot of fun. Played that for hours and hours with some buddies. There wasn't really like an RP community associated to it. It was just, you're playing the game to play the game. But I also played as a dwarven character on a server called Camelot and a knight on SKRP in medieval server. Oh, cool. All right. SKRP. What is that? SKRP. Why does that sound familiar? Emergency station. Okay. I think shark bites. Or shark bites. Whatever. I think it should be around here somewhere. I'm assuming it'll be obvious. Like we run up to a thing and we buy some gear and we can... That's a restaurant. There's a truck parked over there and a guy looks like he's fishing, so... Maybe worst case scenario, we RP a little bit of how the hell do I fish kind of thing. Yeah, Conan is a good game. There are RP. Okay. That game was fun. I don't know. RP is a mugshots. That's not it. Wait, RP is a barbarian. Might be kind of fun. I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe as we get more used to the server and stuff, trying out other like advanced kind of jobs and stuff inside of this server. Like they have, you know, full-fledged police department, full-fledged EMS, all kinds of like different government jobs that are out there, and it might be kind of fun to like role play as another character, or I don't know, try out some different kind of voice acting stuff with you know, those different possibilities. That might be kind of fun. I don't know. We'll see. I think I ran into a dead end here, but we'll see. Pick up your step there, old man. Yep, I did. All right. Huh. Maybe this place? Oh, that's not it. That hurt.
That's not the way down. It was effective, though.
All right. Can I go into here? Nope. All right. Where is this? Okay, hold on. There's got to be a way to like. Okay, I'm not even there yet. It says. It's like right at the very end. Okay. So I'm like right in the middle. I RP'd my dwarven character alongside Doily, one of my mods who played as a giant. We had so much fun. A giant and a dwarf team. No, that does sound like a lot of fun. You have the complete opposite height factors, I guess, that would play into that. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Well, at the angle it was, I didn't even know there was like a place you could go down here. Maybe it's that guy. He kind of looks like a fisherman. What do you think? Okay. No? Yes? No? Can I talk to this guy? Nope. Alright. I thought we were there. I thought we were so close. I guess not. Alright. Let's see. What about this guy? Is this just another player?
Keep your fucking eyes open,
Whoa.
why don't you?
Nope, that's an NPC. That'd be a local.
I hope that taught you a lesson.
Yeah, sorry about that, Sonny. Need to get the prescription updated. The old eyes aren't what they used to be.
Let's see here. What? No, that's not it. Okay. I could swear, though, that's... Yeah, that's right where it's leading us. Something... like a zone that we have to go into? Or... Maybe this is just like the area that you can fish out of, that you need to buy the fishing material somewhere else. Maybe that's it? Let's check over here. We haven't been to this side yet.
Yeah.
Alright, there's another guy. That guy is definitely a player. He has a bat on his back. Tricked out truck. What is that? Some kind of weird dually thing? I don't even know. I've been so out of touch with the GTA Online aspect just in general. I don't even know what half these things are. It just seems like every time I played GTA and not online, I don't think I've ever finished the game. Because you get distracted doing stuff. You're like, you know, walking around, and as you do in GTA, you're like, you end up in some kind of fist fight with grandma, or, you know, trying to see how many fat people you can sideswipe with your truck, or just stuff that does not pertain to the game, but you find yourself doing, you know? It's been my experience with GTA so far. Nope, it's not in the restaurant. Alright. Well, I think we're striking out here. There's got to be a place to buy the stuff at, though. So, because that guy has a fishing pole. Alright, let's see if we can... If anything on the map makes sense. What's this? This is carts. Or, oh, okay, no, I think that's probably like go-karts or something. This is Luna Park. Okay, what is this? Parking. Okay. Maybe we go through here and see if there's anything that makes sense that might be a place where you could buy stuff at. 1042 cuffs on it. That doesn't look like someplace we want to go right now. bicycle stand, burger shot, rentals, clothing store. Let's see. Rent a car, boat rentals, farm guy. I know there's farming jobs you can do, so maybe that's... Ooh, what's this symbol? Boat storage. Okay. Not what I want to... boat rentals, mechanic, farm guy, fish in a bucket. Okay. That looks like maybe a place we could get stuff at. Maybe. Alright, well, we could try that. Let's mark this for now. How do we do that? Yeah, okay. And then maybe we go commandeer us a vehicle or hitch a ride or something. Hardware store. That could be a place too. Maybe we buy like our fishing pole and everything at the hardware store. But I bet you it's probably that fishing place though. Impound. Oh, okay. Like the hook is misleading. I'm thinking fishing hook, but it's a towing hook. I get it. Okay. Liquor store. I mean, that might be interesting to check out anyways. Mission Row PD. Okay, so that's... I know what that is. That's the main PD. PDM? Oh, maybe Police Department Motor? Maybe. Interest. Sandy Motel Room. Okay, so that's the other hotel place you could spawn at. Good to know. Maybe we... No, we definitely spawned down at the corner here, where we just came from, so... Workout, yoga, clothing store. And then my name. Where I'm at. Okay. Bahama Mamas. Where that is. I got a cough. Hold on. Ah. Sorry to mute myself. I had a cough there. Alright. I don't know. Okay, well, let's see if we can make our way all the way up there. Maybe we'll go talk to this guy. I don't know. Over here, if he's even still there now. Oh, he is. Sweet. Let's go talk to this guy. I'm just going to lurk, my friend. I'm still crook as a dog with his food. Ah, dude, I was wondering why. Maybe that's why I hadn't seen you on if you still had that cold. Get better, Centurion. Thanks for the lurk, buddy. Appreciate it. Get better soon so we can get back to doing some Banner Lords. I'm addicted to playing that game now. Yeah, thanks. Hopefully it passes soon. I hope so. You were sounding kind of cruddy last stream, so I was wondering if you were in the beginning or the end. So it sounds like you're at the beginning of it. That's not good. Sounds like it's some issues. Alright. There's a cruise ship out there. I wonder how far we can swim. Probably not a good idea for right now. Yeah, he's busy. I kind of feel rude bothering him. Just doing his fishing thing. Trying to just earn some money. Although it looks like, unless he stole that thing, he might have a bit of money anyways.
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing there, Sonny?
Hey, alright, give me one moment. Give me one moment. I'm trying to reel this bad boy in right now.
Oh, reel her in. Don't let me
One
distract
moment,
you.
I'm about to get it. Oh, God. Here
You're
we
almost
go.
there.
He got away from me.
Ah, you can't win them all.
It's okay, you know. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I was wondering, where would I go to buy myself some fishing gear?
So if you go down those stairs right over there, there's a little guy. There's a guy you talk to. You know, he's just standing there enjoying the view. You talk to him, and he'll show you some fishing poles, some fishing bait, and maybe a fish cooler if you're interested.
Oh, all right. New to this city and did a little differently in the past. Thank you so much.
No, of course. If you need me, I'll be right over here.
Sounds good. Thank you, young man. I appreciate it.
Alright, there we go. Well, I didn't have to worry about bothering him after all. I'm actually looking at doing some Ark or Norlands. Norlands? I don't even think I've heard of that one. Next few streams depends on the vote in Discord. Oh, okay, cool. I'll go check out the Discord. And vote away. Maybe I'll look up Norlands and see what the heck that is. I've heard they've done a lot of updating to Ark actually recently, so that might actually be something kind of cool to check out. See, I went down to this guy, and he didn't have anything. So maybe I just don't know how to interact with people? Surprise, surprise. Norlands is a bit like RimWorld gone medieval. Now that sounds super cool. Alright, I already know what my vote's going to be. RimWorld is an awesome game. Okay, so you see, I walked up to this guy, and nothing. Okay, there's got to be like an interaction menu then. Like, yeah, see, there's nothing there. Is there something in here like talk to people? Group menu? Nope. That's to literally make a group. Alright, well, let's see. I don't know. Let's see if there's a button in here that we can use for that. Key binding. Oh, yeah. Go into it. Okay. Business mode. W. Oh, we can try right-clicking on him, maybe. That might be it. G. We try G. Action secondary key. Primary key Z, secondary keys. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Right click or G, we could try that. Escort, exit. Have you in the background, so if you need anything, just yell out. They kicked sand in my... I know, now I need to get an action for that on my own channel, right? I don't think people understand it, but, you know, that's alright. For those that know, they know. Grab evidence. Oh yeah, we could try that left control, left alt thing. Alright, yeah. Let's try that. Maybe it's just simply a right click. Nope, that gets him ready to fight. That's definitely not what we want to do. Ah! Alt! Alright, we're figuring it out. Now, how do I... Oh, great. How do I get to the... interact with the menu? No? No? I don't want to... don't really want to click, because then if I punch this dude, what if he's like, I'm not selling you anything anymore? Oh, no, it is just left click. Okay, cool. Fishing equipment. Okay. All right, we're making progress. Basic or sport? Well, how much money do we have? What was show money? It was an F1 command. So let's see how much money we have. $750. Okay, so we got to be kind of careful, but I think we can afford probably at least to start us off. And then theory would be... okay, let me write this down so I don't forget what the frickin' button is. Alright, so... what was that? Left alt. Left alt equals interact with PC. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, so fishing equipment. Let's take a drag shop items here. Alternatively, double click or shift click. And that might be, I guess, to split items. Okay, so let's do a basic rod. What's the difference in bait? Probably different fishes, I'm guessing. Fish cooler. I wonder what that does. Cool if there's descriptions. Worm bait. Okay, one. I'm guessing that's going to be literally one cast. So let's give ourselves, I don't know. Maybe, there we go, 20 casts worth. And then maybe give ourselves 20 casts worth of this. And we can start from there, see how lucrative this is. Knife. I wonder if we have to fillet them to sell them. Maybe. So let's pick up a knife. Whew. And then it would be almost the rest of our money to get a fish cooler. I wonder if it just keeps us on the person or if they like expire over time if we don't have a cooler. So maybe it's actually just a worthwhile investment to get one. Regular backpack. Oh, so it's like a backpack. Okay. Alright. Well, let's pay in cash. Perfect. And then open up our inventory. I'm guessing we're going to have to... Wait. Where'd all that go? Oh, shopping bag. Okay. I was like, oh no! What happened to it? Okay. Unpack. Perfect. Alright. So I'm assuming this will go in a backpack slot. Yeah! Look at that. Fish cooler. Sweet. Alright. And then we put this in a parachute? Or a parachute. A weapon slot? No? Alright. Kind of just like use? Okay, okay. So you literally just use it when you're ready to fish. Okay. So then how do you decide what bait to use? I don't know. Well, let's go try it out. Let's see if maybe we just go off the edge here. Maybe? Oh. Can we do that? Let's try it. Alright. Oh, sweet. And then cast bait. That didn't work. Okay, maybe there's, maybe we can put this in a hotkey slot? Okay, okay, okay. Alright, did that actually use a bait? No. Okay. So if we mess it up, at least we're not using stuff. Ah, okay. Waiting on a fish to get stuck on the hook. Okay, so I just have to hold it down. And what do I do? Let it go? I don't know, we'll figure it out. What do I do? What do I do? Do I click? Yeah, okay. Did I get anything? I don't think I did. No, not in the fish cooler. Okay, so apparently we click on it?
Then I know we can make this right.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna figure this out. Otto's gonna figure out how to fish. And then, I think as a reward, whenever we get some fish here, we need to buy him a fishing hat. What do you guys think? I think that's a good reward. Buy him a little fishing hat. Alright, so I think I just... Okay, I have to click on the fish itself. Got it. Well, that didn't do it. I didn't get anything. Is that actually using fishing bait? Yeah, it's using 2 of the lugworm bait. Okay. Did I just get unlucky? Or... What did that guy say? Dude, some of the conversations these NPCs have. Amazing. Stuck on the hook. So if we clicked on the fish, it started doing that green bar. did we need it? But when we let it go all the way around, it didn't seem to do anything? Do we just need to keep doing it? Or do we let go of E? No, because that's what we did that time and it didn't do anything. Just kind of looked like we... Oh, I'm not even clicking, I'm just hovering on it. Okay. Maybe I just keep... No, it left. Oh, okay. No, that's exactly what you need to do. Okay, okay. No problem. Yeah, let's keep fish. Oh, perfect. Okay. We caught our first fish. Woo! I need like a yay sound effect or something. Alright, let's see our little fishy fish. Fishy fish. Oh, there. And we put it in the cooler. Yep, there we go. Look at that. And then, okay, we can give it... What does this do? Use. Nope. Okay. Do we drag the knife onto the fish? Nope. That just puts the knife in there. Maybe we didn't need the knife? I don't know. Or maybe we, like, do a combined action with it later, maybe? I don't know. Oh, what if I right-click on the fish? No, I can just give it. Okay. Do I have to have them in the same... Nope. Okay. Alright. Whatever. We'll keep fishing, pick us up some fish, and then go see if we can sell it back to that dude. And see how much money all this stuff is worth. Actually, let's go try to sell it now that we have one fish. And see what we're getting, like, per fish, maybe. And that'll give us maybe an idea, unless it's, I don't know, RNG or something. Let's see here. Oops. Fishing equipment. Sell fish. Open selling shop. That'd be like open your own shop, I'm guessing. Sell fish. You have no items to sell. Oh, maybe I need to take it out of the cooler? Or he doesn't take the croaker. Maybe. I don't know. Alt. Sell fish. You have no items to sell. Alright.
How's the fishing going?
Well, I finally figured out how to fish, and I'm trying to sell it to this man, and he's not taking them.
So, whenever you talk to him, you know, you wanna ask him about his selling shop. Whenever you
Oh,
ask him
okay.
about the selling shop, he's gonna give you like a little bucket, put the fish in the bucket, and then ask him to sell the fish, and then it should be good from there.
I see. They make it complicated for an old man. Thank you so much, young man.
Of course, of course.
Alright, so we have to... Okay, so let's try that. So that's not opening a shop, it's opening the selling shop. Okay.
Alrighty, sir. You have a good day. I'm gonna bounce out of here, but I hope, you know, your fishing goes well.
Oh, thank you, young man. Take care.
Alright, okay, so I popped it in there. Now what? I just mix it out. I didn't do anything. Open selling shop. Okay, there's this. There's... Okay, I'm selling it. Do you want it? Okay. Sell it. Like there. Go to utility? No? You guys sell it. Put a knife on it? No. No. Okay, take it. Yeah. Like that. No, that's not it. Okay. Open selling shop. Okay, it's not right click. Huh. What did he say? He said open it up, selling to the thing. Gives you like a table, you pop them up here, which I think this is it. He said something else at the end, which I don't think I picked up. Damn it! Do I... No, not the alts. Nope. Maybe I have to go back to him after that? Now that it's there, then I go sell fish. Ah! Got it. Boom! Figured it out. Okay, 13 bucks a fish. Take us quite a few fish. Maybe other fish that we catch are more, like, pricey. I don't know. Maybe you're, you know, there's different values for different fish, I guess is what I'm getting at. Give me a second here. So my wife is a nurse, and she works the night shift in the ER, and she's trying to con me into getting her coffee right now. Hey, you know what? I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. I'd be doing the same darn thing. I was texting her about something earlier, and she's like, you know, I'd help you with that. Dutch Brothers. And if you're going there, I mean, you know, might as well stop over and drop one off to me. So, implying it. Which, you know, I get it. I get it. Alright, so we just gotta hover over the fish, that's it. So, you just basically concentrate on the little fishy, hovering your mouse over the little symbol, and boom, you'll reel them in. Maybe. Maybe some of them are harder than others. Or there's a percentage chance, maybe, built in. We will see. Well, since we're here, we should think of different stories we could tell as our main character here, Otto Forgetter. What kind of crazy fishing stories we could come up with. Oh, cool. Alright, we got another one. We got the hang of this now. We're going to be pros, professional fishers. And then maybe we can pay it forward to the next person that needs to learn how to fish. This is always like kind of the fun part of playing games, at least for me, is the figuring everything out for the first time, you know? Oh dude, are we gonna catch 3 fish in a row here? That would be super awesome. Ah, got away. Okay. So they left, and then the thing popped up like it was coming up, but then it went to another fish and another fish. I thought we were going to catch 3 of them, dude. That would have been awesome, but that is not the case. It's definitely not the case. Alright, alright. We got the hang of this. Yep. But yeah, like, kind of the very beginning where you're figuring everything out, and it's like, because I like puzzle solving and things like that, so it's kind of like puzzle solving to me. And I love that part of playing games at first. This NPC's combo.
I'll come over at 8.
Oh. See what she says. So yes or no? I guess we'll never know. But yeah. I think that's kind of why, you know, just as like a day job profession, it's kind of attracted to doing IT and, you know, coding and things like that. Because it's like kind of puzzle solving all day. And it's naturally kind of something that I like to do. Oh, by accident I didn't hold down E and it doesn't look like we need to. Perfect. That's better. Because I was like jamming the E button down. They're open till 2300? Okay. She wants some coffee. I might take a break and go drive her some coffee here in a little bit. It's 11 o'clock and it's... Oh, it's hard to concentrate. Look at the time. Keep the fish. A sardine, okay. 940. Okay, so and then it would take me It'll only take me like 5-10 minutes to get over there, so maybe here in a little bit. I'll swing out there and bring her some coffee. But then I'd be gone for probably a half an hour, and I would definitely get kicked out of the server by then. So, yeah, maybe we'll do this little fishing thing here for another 20 minutes-ish or so, and then we'll call it a night. Maybe it'll just be a nice short little stream. And then maybe when I get back on, I'll just kind of try to figure some things out on my own and get more into kind of the RP like I want to for next time, so we can have, I don't know, I think it'd make it for a little bit better watching experience, actually doing some RP and sitting here fishing. But hey, if this is kind of your thing, you know, at least for the next 20 minutes, you can sit here, have a conversation, and listen to me talk to myself for the most part. Oh, so I did a live stream on Wednesday. It was the very first official, using air quotes even though you can't see me do it, live narration stream. So kind of my secondary job. I just started, you know, for realsies, you know, seriously, doing voiceover and audiobook narration this January. I've kind of always done it, you know, as like a hobby until this year, the beginning of this year. And I decided, you know what? No, this is something I really want to do. Like, I have a day job that, you know, has all the benefits, and I can kind of take care of the family or whatever. But I really like voice acting, and I really like narrating audiobooks, you know. I think I want to take it beyond the hobby level. I do a little bit of narration for a podcast. It's these gentlemen's podcast out of the UK. They're short horror stories. There's a new one every week that goes out. There's different narrators on there and different writers that they have on. So it's not just me. It's actually a really good show if you like short horror fiction. But I do stuff for them, and I've been doing stuff for them since about 2015. And I've had a blast doing it. It's like right up my alley. I'm like, yeah, I really, really enjoy doing this. I'd like to do it kind of longer form. And back in right around there, 2015, 2017, somewhere in there, they were like, hey, do you want to do our audiobook? And I was like, heck yeah, let's do it. And through the process of doing that, I discovered there was a lot to learn, and it was a lot more difficult than I ever thought it could be. Put it that way. You know, I think I had that, I don't know, I envisioned audiobook narrators as just a dude that, you know, reads into a book, or reads a book into a microphone, and that's it, right? No, that's a very small part of it. It's there's a lot more that goes into it. There's a lot of like technique and stuff, and things that I learned in voice acting that's directly applicable to just reading a book. Because if you think about it, take a step back, right? If you're narrating an audiobook, unless it's a multicast kind of project where you have multiple narrators, most books are not that, but you're doing every character then if you're narrating an audiobook. So you're using all those voice acting skills that you're learning. You're doing the male characters, the female characters, the old man, the young kid, right? All of those things you have to do. And all of those different emotions that they're expressing, you have to convey that in your audiobook. So it takes a little bit more effort, right? And concerted thought about what you're actually doing. So it was a big eye-opening experience to me. These gentlemen happened to be out of the UK, like I mentioned before, and they wanted me to do accents from the UK, but they wanted me to do accents from different regions. And, you know, hey, being the dumb American that I am, I was like, wait, there's more than one accent? Not everybody sounds like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins? What do you mean? So I had to do a lot of research on that. They sent me videos and stuff like, hey, listen to this guy talk, and we want the accent to be more like this. And, you know, figuring out the difference between the accent in Cornwall versus, you know, RP, right? So anyways, super eye-opening. I did that first audiobook for him, and it was terrible. It was not good. I feel so bad about it to this day. I kind of want to be like, hey, you guys want me to redo that? I'll redo it for free, and we'll put it up there, and we'll do a royalty share thing, like, because I feel bad about the quality of it. Your first audiobook project. Everybody that's been there, the first one's bad. They're never good. So I got my bad one out of the way. Realized that, no, I need, some training from somebody that knows what they're doing. And I reached out to this gentleman, Sean Pratt, and I've been taking coaching lessons from him. And, I'm still new to the audiobook narration thing, so, I don't know who people are. I mean, I looked him up, and he has, all of these things under his belt, like over 1,000 different audiobooks, and he's pretty much the guy when it comes to nonfiction narration, which is kind of what I want to get into, I think. I want to do, like, nonfiction, maybe historical nonfiction. World War II, I really love history around it, so maybe I could get into that, or even ancient history would be kind of cool, because I have a fascination with history, kind of always have. And I think being able to read those types of things, not only could I learn a lot, but I think it'd be fun for me, right? Like, I'll do fiction, and I'm working on a fiction book right now, a series. And it's fun, a sci-fi series. It's kind of like a space opera, Star Wars meets Star Trek kind of thing, So it's fun, but I think my interest personally lies more around doing nonfiction. So I think that's what I'm going to go to. But I've been doing, some training through him, and I've been getting way better. And it's definitely something that I think I want to do. So I just kind of sealed the deal on it. The more training that I do, the more that I learn, the more books that I read and, pick up and complete, the more I want to do it. So it's definitely kind of self-fulfilling. Will it ever replace my day job? I don't know. I'd have to get real good at it and start making a lot of income and be able to do something like join SAG-AFTRA to get benefits for, the family or whatever. So will it replace my day job? Probably not. But I kind of want to, I don't know. I think I want to set myself up for that, retirement gig, right? When I'm fully retired and sitting on hopefully a nice fatty pension, I'll have something to do, right? That'll keep me occupied, and I can enjoy reading some nonfiction books. Damn, you put Star Wars and Star Trek in the same sentence. Go wash your mouth out, sir. I know, I felt dirty about it when I said it, all right? But it is. The book's kind of a good mixture of it. It's got the space opera-y stuff from Star Wars, but it's also got the characters that remind me of, like, Spock and, Captain Kirk. It really is a good blend of them. It's a fantastic book, and the author has been incredibly patient with me as I figured out way more effective ways of doing an audiobook. So each one of her books are going to be about over 30 hours a piece, 25 to 30 hours a piece. So they're big suckers. But a really good story. And, man, every problem that I could have had in doing, like, super long form narration like that, I've had, right? So it's been actually a really good experience for me. Like, I also had some equipment failures that sucked. I had a interface that I've had since about 2015 go out on me, so I had to buy another one. It caused all kinds of issues in the recording that I didn't realize was going on, and I didn't discover it was doing it until about 14, 15 hours in. And it was bad enough, I just decided, what? Cut my losses. Let's re-record it all over again. So I have recorded 14 hours twice of the same stuff. But, you know what? I learned how to become way more efficient with it. Obviously, I've read it before, so it was a little easier in that regard the second time through, but I learned how to kind of cut out a lot of time that I was taking on doing different tasks that I didn't need to do in the moment, right? And then when I was prepping to read the chapter or chapters for that night, I would try to prep ahead of time to save myself from having to do it in the moment, which just, it keeps you in the flow, right? You have to stop and look up a word or, pronunciation of something while you're midstream. It just takes you out of it, takes you a moment to get back into it, and there's all that downtime, right? And so I learned, different things like that, just through the process of doing it, the experience of doing it. So, yeah, I wasted a lot of time, and it sucks, and it should have been done already, but I learned a lot of things, and this is the first book out of 6 books in her series. So the other books, they're going to fly by, right? So I've gone from it taking me about 2 hours to get a finished hour recorded to about an hour and a half for finished hour, that's kicking some butt. So that's pretty efficient. And I don't think a lot of people realize that's not even where it stops, right? Most people would, do your raw recording. We do what's called punch and roll. So if you make a mistake, you stop, you go back, you hit record again, and you re-record that line until it's perfect, right? You don't leave any mistakes in, so that by the time you're done reading, you have a finished file that's pretty much error-free. But you can't stop there, because there's this weird thing that happens when you're reading, that you read words that aren't there, and you don't read words that are there, right? So you have to have somebody else proofread it for you, basically. So you can't do that process yourself, because you'll just reread the same thing you read the first time, right? And you won't catch the error most likely. So there's a service called Positron. You send it out, and it, they do the thing. Or you send it to, there's different companies out there that'll proofread it for you, and go through, send you all your mistakes, and then you do a re-record, right? So you have to do that, right? So that's a little bit of the process. I'm doing that myself, so it's all time that goes into that. After I'm done with the hour and a half, I have to go through the whole thing again. So that takes at least another hour to go through, because you got to parse through the whole thing, right? Then you need to edit and master it to get it within the specifications for ACX, if you're like selling it on Audible, which is where, a lot of people will sell their stuff on, because it's one of the biggest marketplaces out there to get audiobooks. At least currently. And there's different services that you can go through, but primarily you're looking at doing it through Audibles, and they have certain standards because they want their stuff to sound good. They didn't start out that way, and you can find some old audiobooks that sound terrible, but, they have a certain standard that you have to adhere to, right? Oh no, not what I meant to do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to punch him. At least he didn't try to fight me or something, but why didn't it sell? You'd be able to stream sitting there in your smoker's jacket and pipe, background sitting in a library study, and read to your audience. You can picture it now. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, that's kind of it, right? Okay, so they're all in there. Why didn't it sell? Let me put these in my cooler so they don't expire. I don't know if they expire. I don't know. Selfish. Okay. I don't know why I didn't take the first time. $177. That's pretty slow going, but not too terrible, I guess. Have a couple more to throw in there. But yeah, so then you get done with all that, right? And then you have your end is pretty much done at that point. You turn it into your author or the rights holder if you're working for like a publishing house. They kind of go through it, and if they like it, and if they don't catch any, errors, you're good. You're done, right? Let me see. It said I was out of bait, I think. I do have this bait. Wonder why I didn't use that. Sure. Do I have to put it... No, because it used this side of mine. I don't know. I have to put it in the cooler for it to use it? I don't know. But, yeah, anyway, so that's the thing. So you're looking at, if you're being really efficient, you're probably 4 to 1 to 5 to 1 of the actual time that it that it takes to listen to it. So let's say it's an hour. It's actually going to be about 5 or 6 hours that goes into producing that 1 hour of finished audio. And I think that's kind of the thing that a lot of people don't realize, and I certainly didn't realize when I first started getting into it. So it's a lot of work. So 30 hours, dude, that's going to take me a lot longer than just 30 hours, right? To get out the door. When I'm done recording it, that's just the first step. Now I got to go through, edit all the mistakes out, re-record all the mistakes, do pickups, and then go through and master it, right? So, yeah, it's a big project. But it's actually enjoyable for me. I like it. I like the technical side of it, too. I used to own a business that failed miserably, but I learned a lot of things through that kind of process, too. And it was a kind of a recording studio / podcasting studio. So I learned... Yeah, you need bait to fish. Why doesn't it recognize that I have bait? So yeah, so like those technical aspects, I kind of enjoy it too. Like, I don't mind it. So I didn't like it in there. Let's try it in here. But that kind of gives me a leg up too, in that that's something that I don't necessarily have to learn. I already know kind of the editing side of it. EQing, compression, all of those concepts are definitely not foreign to me. So it's one skill set that I didn't have to learn, which is awesome. It's a bit like streaming and then editing your stream, say for YouTube, especially when doing tutorials, etc. People don't realize how much time goes into it. It's not just a quick 5-minute job. Exactly. Like when you're editing your stuff for YouTube, even cutting it from a stream, you're editing. So you have to learn editing software, right? You have to learn how to make the audio sound good, right? If it's too low, you have to learn how to like increase the gain, and then maybe that introduces noise because you're increasing the level of the whole thing, right? Noise and signals. So now you got to learn how to take away noise without distorting your audio and make it sound like you're talking through a tin can, unless that's the effect you're going for, I guess. So EQ and compression and all these concepts come into it just with editing a YouTube video. You're absolutely 100% right. I think a lot of people take that for granted, and I think you see a lot of that on YouTube, right? That's definitely one factor I think that goes into a lot of people trying to start YouTube channels and then failing miserably. Right? Because they don't realize how much actual work goes into it. So why did that go into 3 and not 4? Weird. You're absolutely right. And then there's a skill set just for streaming in and of itself, right? Like you, sir, not to, I'll give you a little bit of flattery here, right? But you're pretty natural streaming because you've been doing it for a while. For me, it's still awkward, right? Like, where do I put my hands? Type thing, right? I feel like Ricky Bobby up here speaking into a mic, but as you do it longer, you gain that experience, right? But that's a skill set you have to learn through time, and I think a lot of people don't realize that too. Like there's going to be some awkward learning phase you're going to have to go through, right? Like me learning how to actually bait this rod with this bait. Can't even... I need bait to fish. Okay, so maybe I just can't fish in the ocean with that. Maybe I can only fish in like lakes and rivers with it, maybe? Maybe it's like other games. My stream intro took me something like a week to get it right. All the audio, stream clips, music, etc. and get the sound right. Yeah, dude, man. Setting up OBS, like I remember my very first time ever with streaming was probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, maybe even more than that. I don't know. But it's very different to how it is now. And trying to set up, I tried to use Streamlabs? Yeah, Streamlabs with OBS. And I couldn't get the customization to work the way that I wanted it to. It was so overly complicated. And it's a platform that's supposed to make it easier, which maybe I'm just daft. I don't know. But I couldn't figure it out. Or I could, but it was so cumbersome that I'm like, I'm just going to do it through OBS by itself. I'll download some plugins and do it that way and go from there. And it took me, dude, like 6 hours just to set up the stream for last Wednesday, because it was way more time consuming and a lot more that went into it than I thought. Fortunately, I have some stream decks that we used as part of, the company that I had a while ago. So they're just laying around not being used. So I'm like, oh, stream decks. I know I can like configure that to like make things happen on the fly, because you can do multi-actions on it. So I got that thing set up and going, and that in and of itself took me like an hour to refigure out how to use it and set that thing up and get everything working right. And I still have a lot to learn, like how to set up different things, but I have the transitions and everything's moving smoothly, I think. Let's see. Oh, I just hit the button to change it to the same scene it's on. How about that one? I should just put up my webcam if I did it right. Oh, there we go. It's on. Yeah, I did it right. Did it right. And then I have this one for the beginning of the stream. Boom. So we can see like the chat up here or down. Everything's reversed. This is so hard to do. Down. There. There we go. That's where it is. And then the gameplay's that way. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of hard to point to. Oh, yeah. Bearded streamer. So as part of the whole classes and everything I'm going to for audiobook narration, you have to, part of the marketing thing that he takes you through is marketing yourself and branding yourself. What does your voice sound like? What are the qualities? And then you have to come up with like a slogan. Now you can use it or not if you want to, but I reached out for some feedback from friends and people that I've done narration for, and they came up with 3 different words that describe my voice, and then a phrase. And my phrase is, let's see if I got this button right, and you'll see it. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. Nope, I didn't. But I can do it manually. Hold on. Let's go back to it. The starting screen has it on there, I think. Boop. A smooth whiskey with a hint of beardly wisdom is my phrase, and then my 3 words are versatile, eloquent, and confident. Is I guess how people think of my voice. I don't know. I don't see it, but I guess that's what they see. We'll go back to this one for a bit. But yeah, I don't know. And it's something that I can kind of modify over time too. And I get my website all set up and everything, but, you're not daft. Streamlabs is a pain in the arse. Dude, especially setting up through OBS. Yeah. I also use Stream Elements. So yeah, twice the headache. And yes, you can't stream without a stream deck. It's helped a lot. Like having to go over, click on stuff all the time. That would be a nightmare. Just to set up through all your different scenes. Looking to get another one. I have the 15, wanting the 32 next. Yeah, this one is so I have this one, which is the 15, and then I have like a sound booth over there behind me. So when I do like my live narrations of reading audiobooks and chapters and stuff, I can have a little tiny one in there. It's like a 5 or 10 button one. It's real small, but I don't need it to do much. I just need it to do short little things while I'm in there, because I can't be sitting at this computer, because I have a kind of microphone cable strung all the way across my room over to this interface and to this like laptop that has it's very low power and low fan noise. So that's how that's all set up. So I have a little stream deck in there. Without that, I don't have any way to really interface with this computer, so I'd be kind of hosed, right? Unless I guess I set up like another mouse or something, a wireless mouse. But it would start to get super complicated. So no, dude, Stream Deck, I can't sing its praises enough. Like it's such a help. I'm glad I have it. They kick sand in my face is a good phrase. Yeah. Yes, it is. You know where that actually comes from? So, we're playing Bannerlord, right? And, there's people fighting in that pit. Well, it reminded me of a session that I was playing, and like an RPG type of system. And the way that the dude beat my character was literally throwing sand in his eyes, and that's how he beat me, because I couldn't see anything. So I don't know, just struck me as a funny way. I'm like, if people picked up on this, apparently sand is mightier than the sword, so I might as well just start carrying sand around everywhere. Apparently that's a good tactic. I don't know, it's just what I thought about when we were playing the arena matches in Bannerlord. But anyways, gotta figure out how to... I think we're just gonna buy... It's raining out here. I have to buy bait. Just switch off of this because I think it's a little more immersive. Doing it this way. Oh, and I paused my chat. Scroll down. I need to figure out a better way to do that, because the multi-chat feature isn't working over here. Why did that not work? Okay, I have to figure out a bug in there. My plugin didn't work. It should be showing me YouTube and Twitch, but it's not showing me anything. It's just showing a white screen. Maybe I need to turn it off, turn it back on. So that always works, right? What is that though? Multi-chat. That's multi-stream. Oh no, that's a yeah, that's this one. Turn that off. Turn it on. There we go. Nope, still doesn't work. I don't know. Whatever. I'll just use this one. Hence why I added it to the stream. Yeah, I'm working on one for Bring Me Their Head, dude. Yes, we need it. It's it's a good one too. Bring Me Their Head when people decide to come in and be traitors. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, 10:09. All right. So I think I'm going to cut it here. I might be back on later. We'll see. But I'm going to go get coffee for the wife and bring it to her. And then I may come back and figure out some more mechanics offline, because I'm sure that's not very entertaining to watch. And then next time that we come in here and do this RP type of thing, we'll be doing some actual RP with people, because that's the goal, right? Get out there and talk with Otto and practice our voice acting skills. So anyways, that's the goal. I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go get her some coffee. Then I'll be back on later, but I know I'll get kicked out of here for being AFK, so it won't live on for like the half an hour I'll be gone. So I think we're gonna end it here. Thank you, Centurion. And if anybody else happened to pop in that I missed, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to learn how this whole thing works, but thank you very much for stopping in. Actually, I think I have a... Do I have a... Yeah, I need to program that one in. Okay, that's another button I need to program into the whole thing, where it just does like the full screen this thing. And then I thought about doing like some graphics there, like advertisement for like stream artists, if that makes sense, like people that make emotes and stuff for live stream and stuff. I've been working with quite a few artists to come up with concepts for this stuff, and I kind of want to be able to, like, the whole goal is to give back a little bit, where I want to advertise people for free on the channel, and as I'm building my channel and getting exposure, I want to be able to kind of send work their way too, like kind of the whole concept with Whiskey Wednesday and reading the first chapters of authors' works for free, as long as it doesn't exist as an audiobook already. I want to give them a little bit of like free exposure, and it gives me practice too of doing it. So that's kind of the thing I get out of it. And then I showcase some artists' stuff, that like their book art and, you know, book cover art and stuff like that, to try to blend the two communities together and give back a little bit, because I know how hard it is when you're first starting out, because I'm doing it. Advertisement and getting your stuff out there just for people to see is hard. So that's one way that I can kind of help facilitate that process and make it fun, right? Because might as well have fun while you're doing it. But anyways, like I said, need to get out of here, go get some coffee, And I'll bring my coffee back here and be up all night figuring this thing out. And hopefully I don't have to wait another 5 hours to get into the server. Although it's 10 o'clock, I'm sure most people on Pacific time are in bed. So I'll have a good chance of just getting right back into the queue. Anyways, need to stop digressing and talking. And thanks again for joining. So see you next time. My mic's still on because I need to set it up to mute when I go to this screen. It's another thing I need to mental note. I guess now I've noted it in the VOD of this later. Hopefully the volume and everything was okay. I didn't even check that before I started. Anyways, I need to get air. All right, bye. See you later.